football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. First squad trying to get back in the win column following the loss a week ago. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the man from Purdue, their quarterback, Aiden O'Connell.
You look back on the game prior to the bye week, Mike, and I think that win is critical. Nobody wants to go into the bye week off of a loss. It just changes the energy in the building. Everyone starts questioning everything you're doing. You go in on a win. Everyone takes a deep breath. You're very honest about what you need to continue to improve on coming out of the bye, and we'll find out in this one whether they made those corrections.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. On play action, O'Connell. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, O'Connell. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Take go.
Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Thunderbirds will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their rookie quarterback.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
That's good.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And another first down. And another big gain. This time 23 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Canton first down.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. He'll work forward for a couple. Jalen Carlisle is there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
60 by.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. When you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. They get 14 on that hookup, and that will be a first down.
That's another Canton first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Third.
Overall, low too, but they man-made this dude a superstar. I want to see why was he undrafted, man. It had to be medical reasons. He already feeling his little body pain, but 6'5", 309. Man, he was on Columbus. He was in the same state.
Downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
He'll find his receiver. That's Jalen Royals. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Danny Burr's down here on the first drive.
Third and a yard.
He's close.
Come on. Hey. Pat the 60.
Good first down.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read.
He's
Waiting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
The Thunderbirds offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Gidden. Fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's O'Connell. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
I don't know, Connors. The James baby, play college. I like the play college.
Here's O'Connell.
We like that, buddy. We like that.
17 yards The game
He got
there.
some bad
That's
weather.
enough for a first
Our
down.
receivers, man.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the
Right
ball,
now, they
give our
against the
offense as
pass.
much
They strong
opportunity
against
to
the
end
run.
as
You
many
gotta
drives
get
as
it
we
with
can,
strong suit.
scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to
It is.
Giddens. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
On the tackle.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
This one complete to Washington. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Dreadnoughts offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Lord. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
77, go!
They'll run over center, and it's Lloyd. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, so you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Open man is Royals. He's got it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Back to throw. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams.
Holding offense. Still 2nd down.
Come on. Hit. Nike, 18.
He'll look to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you go.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert
No, this
on
game is
third
happening.
down with a pickup of 9.
They had a great enough connection, but
Canton. First down.
The most impressive
Their
thing about this
inability
drive,
to
Mike, has
protect the
really just
football.
been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They run.
Look
It's
at
Lloyd.
this play. Marshawn
Fighting
Lloyd
to the
to
20.
the end zone.
And he will score. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Canton. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dreadnought 7, Thunderbirds 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Thunderbirds offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get on the ball, pick up the first down. Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
Here it is.
He's inside the 25. And he will score. DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Thunderbird. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
#1
Mike, you're
rushing
exactly
defense.
right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown,
Two
but it was the
running back
big
in the
guys
league.
up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point is good. And the Thunderbirds are on top. It's now 10-7.
Dreadnought 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here to take it back, Wes Watkins. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First down and 10.
The Dreadnoughts offense and running back Marshawn Lloyd set to take over. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
On the 6.
Strength, a good strength in this kind of game. I got both feet all in there.
Go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap and a give to Lloyd. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, right back to Lloyd. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get 21 on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the zone read, it's Lawrence. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one pulled in, Mitchell Tinsley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I will be right back after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a big rate.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Dreadnoughts will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This will be returned from the 6. Oh, yeah. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Thunderbirds offense ready to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the pistol, it's O'Connell. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. Now O'Connell. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now a second timeout called by the defense, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time. This brought in out past the 20. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. But Dreadnought's offense and running back Marshawn Lloyd set to take over. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll look to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. Now a second timeout called by the defense. Talk things over before third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout, as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming. Dreadnoughts getting ready to punt this skyward. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. The Thunderbirds offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down.
So it's coming there, this point.
Out of a shotgun, O'Connell. This one complete right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, it's Giddens. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
7-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A second down throw for O'Connell. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
8 yards to go.
Hold on to them football, man.
To throw is O'Connell. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Thunderbirds get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Watkins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. It's been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down and
But Dreadnought's offense and running back Marshawn Lloyd set to take over. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Throw on the run is complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
19 yards. That's good for a Canton. First down.
Yes, what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready up. Come on. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's the interception.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can you...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush. And it's a big return. Finally tackled right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Dreadnoughts offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. is Musgrave, the man in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's taken in by Tinsley. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
You just have to have a better plan coming into the game when you're facing this sort of pass rush. You are not going to be able to sit there with long developing plays and pat the ball in the pocket. It has to be read one,
and with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack, and that flag is probably on the offense as well. The Dreadnoughts set to kick this one away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Thunderbirds' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Folks bothering me.
They go play action. It's O'Connell. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
You be on my line, on my nerves, talking about nonsense. Shoot. Don't even add up right now, man. Come on with all that.
try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, O'Connell. No chance at all. He'll go down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's O'Connell.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dreadnoughts offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Ron Silks in his debut game as Canton's quarterback.
They'll start this on the ground with Moore. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
House's weakness.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And House is like shooting up.
They'll go again with Moore. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. On the return, here's Washington. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Thunderbirds offense ready for this next possession. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
2nd half, brother.
It's Giddens. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
The 42-yard line.
Here's O'Connell. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 19 Tigers, go.
Now it's the veteran, Gary Ogunbowale. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That's caught DJ Giddens. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that will be a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyron Hopper. And the Dreadnoughts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
The Dreadnoughts offense and running back Marshawn Lloyd set to take over.
On the jump.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jalen Carlisle is there on the stop. From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Get up.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Thunderbirds offense ready to take over once more. They'll run with Giddens. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll get this out to the left flat. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the 1st down at the 49-yard line.
Gain of 4 yards.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Still 1st down.
O'Connell to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On second down, a run with Giddens. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now O'Connell. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up 4th down. The Thunderbirds getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
Spotlight is on you, man. On
offense getting set to get back to work.
Vegas. That was the concerns. Teams felt like you were overweight. It's your time, man. Your time to run here and be the hero.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Second and 10.
I believe you're a superstar factor, but you're a superstar trait.
Back to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
That's the real start.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Here's 1st and 10.
They say he could be the future. They don't care about his size. They're going to use his size.
On 1st down, it's Lloyd. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle by Rodney Thomas. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat out.
No other drive from there. This drive.
41. Here's 2nd
like
and 9.
Trying to mix him down there.
On the ground, it's Wolf. And not much there. He's
Fix
back
some
to the
plays.
original
Gotta
line.
fix some plays.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
There we go. There we go.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
This AI control this game.
They'll look to throw.
Look at
And
that.
that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th.
Defense.
They will turn it over on down.
Hey, that's how you
The
put 2
Thunderbirds
picks today.
offense ready to see what they can do.
Some season
Have
without
a
the
short
3.
field looking to build on the lead.
Bad game for you.
Okay,
But
ready.
look,
They'll come up
it's
1st
the
and 10 at
defense.
the 40.
Defense.
Handoff here, up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Come
Out
on,
of
man.
shotgun. O'Connell.
Man.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Carl Brooks getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Come on,
Well, as they
man.
face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this
Somebody
drive
better
alive.
crack something. Shoot, this game.
From the gun.
Yeah, he bumped.
And he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate was able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Damn, what's this defense on today? They relentless on both sides.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Punter out there for the Thunderbirds. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Dreadnoughts offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. This will begin at their own 13-yard line.
All about the play
So
call.
work to do starting with this 1st and 10.
I'm scared to see what they call. There you go.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get that complete to Tinsley. And knock him down up beyond the 30.
That's good.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of
There
17
you go.
yards. And the Canton
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here is 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go.
At the 34-yard
Receiver
line.
in motion, headed left. Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. Only one on target to Williams. He's got it. Now this offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. That's complete to Royal. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
2 yards.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
He'll run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now this defense will use the 1st of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go.
On the ready.
Now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Cowboys. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Oh, what is that?
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Drop when they really needed one.
And it's just so hard to play defense down this close to your own goal line. Of course, you have to be prepared for any sort of goal line run. But then these play-action passes down here are just so hard to account for everybody. And it's simply an easy pitch and catch and results in a touchdown.
It's all about the play call. Still time left. 31 seconds left for Hustle.
Good.
That time ball turnover that we do.
It is 17-13.
Crowd stunned here.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Thunderbirds offense headed back to take over once more.
This will be a tough defeat.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is O'Connell. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game.
Well, game over. Game over.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. From the gun, it's O'Connell. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but... That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the outcome.
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Top 2, number 7. Next.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
and he's going down.
They just powered this offense.
And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were 1 stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
So it's a win for our visitors. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.